no way you'll never make it. Come with the weak shit, I break it. Step into my zone, mad rhymes will stifle ya. Lines like rifles go blast when I kick some ass. A lot of rappers be like one-time wonders. Couldn't say a fly rhyme if there was one right under their noses. I hate those motherfucking.
So I've been getting asked to do a video on tips for free-for-all in this game. And that's basically what I'm doing right now. A lot of the tips from my BO2 video can carry over to this game because it's pretty similar, but for the most part, there's more I can talk about, I guess. So the first thing I recommend for free-for-all in this game is to find a spot on every map, or like the maps that you play, and just keep going to that spot over and over again until you get like the spawns down and get like the way people play down. My shot's horrible. But yeah, find a spot you like on the map and keep going back to it. Like for me on the syringe, I go back to this spot. Can't kill anyone. I go to this spot, like right about here. Just keep going back in this area because it's like the best so far in the game for this map. And once I like hit a clip here or something, I'll go to a different spot in like the map and find a new one. So like my best clip was already hit right here. So
wasted.
If I got a clip over there, I'd go to like I guess like right here. It's a pretty good spot. And keep going back to this spot now. Okay. But yeah, like this spot's pretty good because there's a spawn right there, there's a spawn around this corner, a spawn right about there. So, but yeah, just find a spot you like on each map and go back to it over and over again until you get the spawns down and get the way like the kids play and stuff. And then once you hit a clip or get used to that spot, find a new one and just keep doing that for all the maps, and you'll eventually get the spawns down and stuff.
Battery.
Another thing, this is what Sprat also said to do. When you're sniping people, make sure you center them in your crosshairs. It's the easiest way to do it, and it's also the fastest. I can't do it right now, but like put the people in the middle of your little 4 ticks, like that. I'm missing though. But yeah, put them in the center of your 4 reticles, and then it'll be easier to snipe them. It's faster to go in that way. It's faster to scope in straight like this than to drag it like that. So centering is really easy, and it'll help you be faster, I guess, if you get it down. The next thing I'd recommend in this game for sniping and free-for-all is, if you're having trouble, use vision pulls. Also, if you're having trouble like sniping, take off rapid fire. Rapid fire in this game is really fast, so it's okay to like start with the slower one. And you can still hit like 5 on all singles with rapid fire off, so I don't see why you wouldn't use it.
Profit KIA.
But yeah, take it off if you need to, because it can be a little too fast sometimes to use rapid fire, so just take it off if you need to. Keep it on the SVG though, SVG is horrible without it, so that's like a necessity. What else? Another thing I recommend is play all the maps. I wouldn't recommend playing Combine because it's basically the new Nuketown, but play all the maps you get and then it'll like set you up for better, like, I guess, can't think of the word. But it'll give you all the scenarios you can never like get into if you play all the maps, because some of the maps have longer distances and longer like sight lines, so you'll get like better shots, I guess. But yeah, play all the maps. Try to avoid Combine though. Combine's basically the Nuketown of this game. Another thing I recommend is, if you see somebody that you think you cannot hit, like say I was right here on this little piece of wood and there's a guy in the window over there, take the shot. Don't hard scope him, or don't like just not shoot at him. Just take the shot, otherwise you'll never know if you can hit it or not. If you're having trouble hitting like distance shots like that, just keep hitting it, or keep going for it, because then you'll eventually start to hit it. It'll become like muscle memory. Like on BO2 I used to like not go for the long shots, and eventually I started hitting them, so just keep taking those long shots even if you think you can't hit them. You'll eventually start hitting them, and then you'll have a better shot that way. What else?
Overwatch.
Like playing like a lower sensitivity in this game, because this game has no aim assist, so you don't really need a high one. Unless you're trying to be like try to like show off, I guess, then it's up to you, but I wouldn't recommend using high sensitivity. Oh, also, don't jump around as much in the beginning. As you're trying to like find your shot, don't like jump around and do all the slidey stuff while you're shooting. It'll just mess you up until you get like the way the game works. then
Scrapping it.
start jumping around and stuff.
Sir, awaiting orders.
Also, another thing I like to do in games is not hold my breath when I'm using a scope. And this game you can hold your breath with like, yeah, you can hold it with the evil sight too. Don't hold your breath, because if you don't hold your breath, then you'll have like a better shot all the time. At least that's the way I think about it. Because if you don't hold it, you can get used to like the way the scope bounces around. Also, if you're using the elo sight and you shoot, it has like a little bit of a bounce to it. As long as you're centered on the person, it'll always come back to the middle. So don't like worry if it's like bouncing around and someone's in front of you.
That's a kill.
Just hold to the middle and you'll be fine. Jesus.
Smoke check.
I think that's about it for the tips I had. I kind of went off the top of my head on this video, so. Oh, last thing I like recommended on video 2 also. Do not use a secondary or like a knife or anything. Just keep using the sniper for a while, and then you'll get used to like all the scenarios you can get into. You cannot kill anyone. This is a whole plumber video.
Battery.
It's my first game on, my first custom games on, I should say. But yeah, just don't use a pistol, it'll just mess you up. Try to avoid the P06 at first too, because that has weird timing and it'll mess you up also, unless you're getting used to it like Hacksaw. Yeah, just stay away from the P06 at first. Use UAV, counter UAV, and hater also. Then you, like, I'll show you guys this. If you have a hater on, you can see where the spawns are coming from. There's a spawn on the bottom of the screen, like by the little bridge thing, right where they got to spawn right there. Where I'm sitting is obviously spawn, because I spawned here. Spawn in the alleyway, so like, if you keep using UAVs and stuff like that, it'll easily teach you the spawns. You can use 6th Sense if you want to in this game too. I don't anymore, but I did when the game first came out. But I just feel like it's cheap. But dead silence in this game is definitely a necessity, so use dead silence at all times and use fast hands. Those are like the 2 perks you need to snipe. That's how I feel about it. Because fast hands is like basically kind of like dexterity, where you're sprinting and then it scopes you in faster. So dexterity and fast hands and dead silence are like the 2 main perks you need. You can use awareness if you want to, but I just think it's so scummy to sound whore. But that's pretty much all I have for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed my tips. Hopefully they kind of helped you guys out. You guys have been asking for this for a while.
Shot out.
I also got a few tweets a couple days ago saying that I'm setting the standards too high for free-for-all. Don't think of it as I'm setting standards for anyone else. I'm just setting my own standards for myself. I don't want to use clips with like misses in it or like missed shots or anything like that. That's just how I am. So use the clips you want to use. Don't worry about what I'm doing or if I'm doing well in this game. It's not a big deal. I don't want to be like the guy setting standards for anyone else. That's not how it's supposed to be. Set your own standards, clips that you like. So
Style down.
that's pretty much all I have. Oh, also the last thing, try to avoid CPU, like I said, with the like holding your breath. You'll just get better if you don't use it, and like you'll get used to the way the scope bounces around. So that's pretty much all I have to say for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys later.